Yeah, I was sick. I'm still a little bit sick, but Weronika was able to run the channel by herself. But well, she was doing poorly, so... Hello guys.
Hi everyone.
I'm Waldemar.
And I'm Weronika.
Yeah, welcome back after a short while. I'm sorry I was not here with you.
Sorry, I'm laughing at you because you normally have a very low voice, but because of the cold, you're just reaching very low registers right now.
Yeah, maybe I will go closer to the mic. Yeah, I was sick. I'm still a little bit sick, but Weronika was able to run the channel by herself. But well, she was doing poorly, so...
I'd like to remind you that some of my videos have more views. Like in the series, when I reacted on my own, we had more views. That's fine. I prefer recording with you anyway.
Anyway, Daddy is back.
Who's Daddy?
You.
Their Daddy?
So we can watch together, and I'm ready to watch with you. This is the video that I have seen already many times, but well, I will accompany Weronika.
Indeed.
On her journey.
And if I am not mistaken, I think it's from the same one that the one that we watched when he takes his friend to see. It's the first minute something that I say to see who, but
yeah, I think it's the same one.
Okay. So I wonder if because he was quite drunk in that one. So I wonder if this is before or after. Yeah, but because by the end of that story, he was.
It was a long special.
Yeah.
And the story always takes place at the end of the show.
Okay, so maybe he'll be, because I'm not so sure he will be able to be coherent after that story anymore.
He's, let's say, 1 hour more sober.
Okay, let's go. Like 5 years less, right?
All right, let's begin.
Like I'm king of it. The first time I go do a gig in Iraq, they fly me and my manager in a passenger plane into Kuwait. Now, it turns out that Kuwait is a regular country that anyone can visit. Then, a military truck gets me and my manager and drives us over the border into Iraq and drops us off. And we're standing in the middle of the desert of a war-torn country. We can't see anything on the horizon. And I turn to my manager and go, "Good booking, fuckface."
By the way, I don't know if we said that. I mean, we didn't. It's a story about his gig in Iraq.
Oh yeah, I don't think you said that. I also didn't know, but it was reading a book without knowing anything about it, you know?
Yeah, but it's in the title.
It's in the title. In a military helicopter. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this helicopter comes in over the horizon and lands in front of us. And the blades are still going. And this soldier runs off and goes, "Excuse me, are you Jim Jefferies?" And I went, "What other white cunt were you looking for in the desert at this exact location?" Then he hands me my bulletproof vest and my helmet. He's obviously wearing his bulletproof vest and his helmet. His are camouflaged. Mine, fucking blue. And I said, "Why do I have a blue vest and helmet?" He said, "That's so the enemy know you're a civilian." I'm like, does the enemy give a shit? That's my main concern, because I've never been a sniper. But every time I got off the helicopter, I was surrounded by soldiers protecting me. If I was a sniper, I'd be like, the cunt in blue looks important, right? So
I think that would be my worry too.
Yeah, that's true, especially if you're being transported by the helicopter and they make you feel like you're a politician or something.
Yeah, because you don't know. He's a civilian, but he can be a stand-up comedian, he can be a politician. Yeah. Still a civilian.
Yeah, I guess it's the war crime.
And
then,
you're a sniper. You're a sniper. You have one shot, one opportunity, and there is like 12
You only
soldiers.
get one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Sorry, it's obligatory.
You're shooting mama spaghetti. Okay. That was lame. Jesus.
We got in this helicopter. And we're sitting in this chopper. That's what we call them in the biz. Chopper. And I'm sitting here, and I've got two soldiers sitting next to me there. My manager, Brett's sitting there. He's got two soldiers sitting next to him. There's two soldiers in the cockpit. There's a great big door open next to me there. And there's another door open there. And at that door, there's a soldier with a great big gun on a hinge with bullets coming out of it like that thing that Chewbacca wears. And we take off and off we go to Baghdad. And as we hit the border of the city, I hear a great big bang! And these two small flares shoot out from the small wings of the helicopter, followed by a trail of smoke. And then the helicopter goes... Now, the reason they do this is when they get over the danger area, if there's a heat-seeking missile, it'll be distracted by the flares, and then the helicopter will fly out of range. Very clever. Now, they never told me this was happening. As far as I'm concerned, the wings have just exploded. And we're now plummeting to our death. And it's nice to know how you react under pressure. Because I reacted thusly by vomiting over my lovely blue vest, ironically making it more camouflage than it was before. And yelling out, "We're going down!" The two pilots, the soldiers.
But it's also, it's not a very nice thing because, you know, people often tell you when you die, you want to know it later, you probably won't know that you're dying, so you don't have to be scared because it will be such a scary experience. But then you have this experience and you remember you were so scared you vomited all over yourself. And you're like, oh, this is a possibility. But it only gets worse. And then we would have been falling down for a long time. I don't know. I don't think I would have gotten on a helicopter again.
Yeah, I think we told you this story, but we have this terrifying experience lately with the plane. Yeah, I think we did. We were on vacation and we were landing with the plane on the airport, and just as we were to touch the ground, the plane lifted and it started to gain altitude suddenly, and everyone was like, "What happened? What happened?" And then there was this short message from the.
Well, to be honest, it was the stewardess that caused all the drama, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
going
to say.
Yeah, you can say it. Sorry, I just wanted to fill it.
Yeah, that there was a short message from the stewardess that said that for an unknown reason we were not able to land, and we will tell you more details later as we will know them. Yeah. And we were like, oh shit. And it never happened to me never when I went on a trip with the plane.
Yeah, I think paradoxically I was even more scared because I was flying, it was my 40th time. It was like your third time. So for me it was like, okay, 40 times. I flew through very, very bad weather, like storms when we had to circle over airports. And they've never said on the intercom, oh, the captain decided not to land.
Yeah.
And nothing else, right? Because usually they say due to bad weather conditions or something.
Oh yeah, sorry, this was the big thing, because she said the captain decided not to land.
Well, that's why I wanted to tell the story, because I remembered it better.
So tell the story.
Just joking.
No.
So yeah, that's what happened.
Why did you bother me for this recording if I'm sick? If I can even
bother you don't want to record for our lovely subscribers.
I won't, but I would like to tell them a story if I would like to. Let's go back to work.
The gunner, they all start pissing themselves laughing. They're reaching through, they're high-fiving each other. It turns out they've been waiting for this joke for months. I'm cleaning vomit off myself going, that was a good one. Thank you for defending my freedom. Right? So I sit back down covered in vomit in the helicopter. And so I'm trying to look out the door to try to unqueeze myself. And I'm looking out over the ground over Baghdad. By the way, Baghdad, beautiful city, untouched. And I look out on the ground and I see a little Arab fella with a handgun shooting up at the helicopter. Just once again, a freak out. We're being fired on! The gunner now is laughing so fucking hard. He's laughing even harder than he's before. He's laughing so hard he's killed over. The gun's just dangling out in a hinge. And I'm like, what's your fucking problem, man? And he's like, Jim, you're gonna have to calm down, mate. We're in a military helicopter with a bulletproof bottom. That's a handgun. We're so high up the bullets can't even reach us. They just sort of go... And then I jokingly said, I bet our bullets can reach him. And he went, oh, yeah.
And that's how he killed a man.
And the little cunt died. And I was like, I was just saying, mate. I was just saying. I didn't want to ruin anyone's day. Isn't that a fun story about a man dying?
And the drink at the end, it added a lot to that.
Can you use the usual response? And it's a prank, bro?
It's a prank, bro? I don't know, it depends. If you die as well and then you speak to them in the afterlife, maybe. I think this might be an example of like a story that's like partially true. I was thinking about it as he was saying it because there were a lot of comments about it as well.
I think they didn't shoot the guy.
I think they didn't shoot the guy, but the flare thing, that might have been true. I don't know if he vomited all over himself, but...
But, you know, that requires a different kind of imagination. You know, to have a partially real story, which is already funny, and then you're like, how to make it more funny but not ruin it by not making it too unrealistic.
Yes, exactly. And like he can still tell it like he really experienced it.
Yeah,
the delivery at the end was really good.
But to be honest, I'm not 100% sure that they didn't kill the guy.
Yeah, maybe that happened.
Technically,
he for sure looks devastated, so I don't know.
But technically, he was attacking them.
But this is, this is what I like, because we watch a lot of stand-up comedians, and some of them are stronger than others, but it's really...
Stronger? Like what? Like they can lift more?
Yes, that as well, but I also meant that they are better comedians than others, and they have better skills. So with people like him, you can really see that it's a skill. I mean, it's obviously everyone knows it's a skill, but I think now that you have a lot of people doing comedy on YouTube or on TikTok or something, and they still have like these little shows, and anyone can kind of be a comedian if you want to, which is good. But you can see that there's really so much skill behind it, like you say, with the storytelling. There's a lot of work that must go into it to make it really, really funny. Like, of course, you can just say a joke, but this is really a lot of work, for sure.
Right. Thank you guys for watching with us, and wish me well. Wish me health. Wish me... What can they wish me?
Money.
No. It's health is most important. Alright, see you, and let's see each other in our... Well, you will see us in our next video.
And you won't, because you'll die from your cold by then, probably. Bye!